So we just made it here to the Weston Trillium House in Blue Mountain Village. It was about a 2-hour drive to get here, and now we're gonna take the rest of the night pretty easy. We've already eaten dinner, so we don't have to rush to any dinner reservations. And yeah, we're just gonna unpack and relax, and we will see you tomorrow for our first activity. Good morning from the Weston Trillium House here in Blue Mountain Village. Behind me here you can see Blue Mountain, which is a ski hill. Blue Mountain is definitely most known for being a ski resort, but obviously we are here in the fall and there is no snow on the hill. Even in Canada there's no snow in September, so we won't be going skiing on this trip, but there are a few outdoor activities that we can do, so that is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be exploring the hill by hiking today, and we're also going to be doing like a kind of a ropes course kind of thing, so looking forward to that. And yeah, let's go get the day started. Alright, so we've left the hotel room and we are walking around the village. It's quite nice, but now we need to go find where we check in to do our hiking and our ropes course.
Definitely going to be disappointing if I just do the green. You can tell I'm being pushed to my limits as is.
I mean, honestly, this is even hard for me. Alright, so I just completed the long green course. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, and that is just the easiest level. So Jason had to turn back because he couldn't do it. I don't blame him because it was really hard. I did work up a sweat. It is a lot harder than I thought it would be. But now I want to go try the blue one. It's not as much fun doing it alone, but we paid the money and I've only done a green course. So I definitely want to try to do the blue. And then hopefully a black, but we'll see. That green one was really hard.
Oh my God.
So I'm on a blue course and I immediately regret my decision. This is terrifying. There we go. Whew. Okay, that ropes course was so hard. Like, actually so hard. There's about 7 courses in total. I got through 2 of them and Jason got through 0.5. He could not even get past the green. And I don't blame him. The green was actually hard. Like, I was sweating. It was okay, like I got through it and at no point did I want to give up, but I was sweating and it was really hard. But then the blue, oh my god, as soon as I stepped onto the blue, I immediately regretted my decision and kind of wanted to give up, but I kept going.
Should have learned from me.
And then when I got to a cargo bridge was when I really thought about giving up, but I pushed through and I finished it. And there was no way I was going to go attempt a black though, so.
If you're a Marine, I'd recommend it.
Yes, I think that's probably who that's for, which was kind of surprising because this is kind of a family resort type thing, so I'm surprised that they made it that hard. So luckily they do make you go from green to blue to black, so you can see what you can take, but if you do have any doubts whatsoever from going from one color to the other, probably don't do it, because you could get stuck in the middle and either have to go back or go forward, because there's not an exit route on every station, which happened to Jason. He had to go all the way back to the beginning.
Look at this one with the roller.
But in conclusion, it was a lot of fun, just a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Anyways, now we're gonna punish ourselves some more and hike up the mountain, or the hill. I'm already exhausted, so we'll see how this goes. It's not that big of a hill though. Should be fine. So it is about $30 to hike here at Blue Mountain. From what I read, that money goes to maintaining the trails, but it may have been free before the pandemic and they put it in place after the pandemic, or kind of like in the pandemic, in order to get less people to hike the trails so it wouldn't be as crowded. I heard that it was $70 before. Maybe it might have been included in the Play All Day Pass, which is $70. So I think that they've teased them out, so if you just want to go hiking, it's about $30. So this hike is really pretty. The viewpoints are really nice. The in the wood portion is also really beautiful. So far I'm impressed. Also, it is a nice Saturday. It's a nice and warm, dry Saturday, and I've not seen too many other people on the trail. So also, I saw no one checking to see if we actually paid for this, so I'm sure you could technically get away with it if you just showed up here and wanted to hike. So we've just made it to the top of the hill. If you're on the Village Way route, the best viewpoint that we have found is actually only halfway up the mountain. There's a whole clearing that you come to and you can just see down into Blue Mountain and I don't know, whatever else is down there, and it's really nice. But then when you actually get to the top of the mountain, it's a lot of tree coverage, so you don't really get a good viewpoint here. So if you want a viewpoint and you don't want to hike to the top of the mountain, halfway is just fine. When you come to the clearing, you can just turn around and go back down. But it's about 5 o'clock now, and we're just found this trail that runs along the top of the hill, and I guess we're gonna find one that's gonna take us back down.
Good morning. It is a Sunday here at Blue Mountain, and we got a very late start of the day. We had a lazy morning. We ordered in room service again. I actually don't mind the food here. It's actually not too bad, pretty good. But my body is really sore today. That ropes course really took it out of me. It's also given me quite a bit of bruising. I think there's some on this side too. I don't remember, but it has given me quite a bit of bruising and my whole body is sore. But we still have things that we wanted to do here. So today we're actually going to go to the Scenic Caves, and Jason has found a way to get there that will allow us to take the gondola and then have a short little walk. So we didn't get to taking the gondola yesterday, even though it was included in the price of the hiking. So we're gonna go take advantage of the gondola today and also go see the Scenic Caves. It started out as a rainy day, but the rain has cleared up a little bit. It's not raining anymore. It's still a little bit gray and dreary, but I'll take it. It was supposed to rain all day, so it's a win. So we had lunch at the Four Winds Brewery. I believe that's what it's called, North Winds Brewery, and it's actually pretty good. Been pleasantly surprised by most of the restaurants around here. They don't look like they'd be all that good, but they actually haven't been bad. I've been quite impressed. All right, so we've impromptu decided to do the Mountain Ridge roller coaster because it looks so much fun. So we bought tickets to the gondola and to the coaster, so we're gonna do the coaster first, hopefully really quickly, and then go up the gondola to head to the Scenic Caves. Doing those two activities, it costs about $55 per person, so like it is crazy expensive here. But it was still cheaper than doing the play all day, so I guess we saved a little money. Alright, so there is another change of plans. The line for the coaster was a little bit too long. We didn't really want to wait. So we're going to head straight to the gondola. There was no ride for the gondola. So yeah, we're just going to go to the Scenic Caves, and then when we get back, we'll do the coaster. Hopefully it'll be a shorter line later in the day.
Yeah.
Pleasant ride, but not worth $30, that is for sure. But now we have to find our way to the Scenic Cave. So from where the gondola let you off, it is apparently just a 15-minute walk to the Scenic Caves. So we've just arrived here at the Scenic Caves. We've gotten our tickets. They were actually quite expensive. They were $72 for the both of us. That includes tax, so it's quite expensive. I'm excited though. The thing about the tickets is that you cannot buy them online. They only have walk-up tickets because they do have a capacity limit here, and once they reach that capacity limit, they don't let anyone else in. So you can be very disappointed if you show up here. I'm guessing in the summer. We're here in the low season, so we didn't really need to worry. It's a Sunday and it's the low season, so we got in no problem. But I'm guessing in the summer, since Blue Mountain itself is just really busy, that there's a lot of people here, and you might get turned away. So probably get here early. This is supposed to be one of the top rated attractions in the area, so let's go see what these caves are all about. Another thing to note, if you are planning a trip here to the Scenic Caves, is that you need running shoes or hiking boots, closed-toed shoes, and they will check. They did look at our feet before they would let us in. So there's also a food truck on site. We were gonna do that for lunch, but online it said that it was weather dependent and it was supposed to rain all day. So decided not to risk it. It was open when we arrived, so we probably would have had lunch here, but it's all working out anyways. There's picnic tables and benches all around the park, so
you can pick up some of your food from the food truck and enjoy it on one of these trails.
So this park is also home to Canada's longest zip line. The sign says that it's open from May to October, and we're here in September and it is closed. It also said online that it is closed, so we're not quite sure why that's closed. I don't know if it's permanently closed or just it closed early this season, but would have really liked to try this out. I'm not sure if it's included in the ticket price. I can't quite remember, but I'll definitely look it up.
We're not sure if it met the technical definition of a cave.
Yeah, there was nothing overhead. It was a lot of, I think those are canyons, aren't they? Or like crevasses, or
No, you're the geologist.
or caverns, but not really caves.
Geographist? Geographer, here we go. Got it.
But it was super pretty, like definitely worth the hike for sure, even if there aren't any actual caves. It was really pretty, so definitely enjoyed that. I think we're through all the caves though, but there are lots more hiking trails, so let's go check them out. Wow. Was that it?
Yeah.
Ugh. Lame. Alright, the ice caves sound really cool in person, but you see those stairs behind me, you just go directly down the stairs and then you're on a platform and that's it. It's a little bit cooler in here, but not by much. Apparently the snow can stay in here until late July just because of how protected it is, but yeah, it definitely sounded cooler than it is. Somehow this doesn't look natural. Standing at the very edge of this cave, I'm already getting so much cold air. This is so cool. Oh my god, it's so cold in here.
How deep is it?
Not very deep. I mean, can you go down there?
No. I don't think
It doesn't say don't go down
What
there.
does that sign say that you can't see?
Oh yes.
I'm not gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna go.
So excited.
Get the other side? Or
Can I get out of here?
can you get out of? I don't think you can. I think that's
Well, is this? Well, if someone else comes in here, then I'm.
yeah, it's gonna be a real traffic jam. Alright, I'll wait here.
This is a very narrow cave. Oh my god. My body is blocking the light. I don't know where to step next. I have no idea if we're allowed to be down here, but there are lights down here, so it's just very narrow passages. Oh my god. Look, it keeps going, and there's lights still. It's very narrow. I am so amazed that they let you come down this far into this cave. Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh.
How deep can you go?
It goes a little bit further.
Okay. Is it nice in there?
It's really nice. It is a bit
Fast?
narrow and slippery. Okay, Refrigeration Cave was the coolest part so far, at least, of this entire place. They let you go down pretty far, not too far, but like further than I feel like they should have let you. There's lights the entire way, and it was so cool. It's very narrow though, so it's like, and it's only one way, so you have to be really careful on how to get out if other people want to go down there too.
Didn't look AOTA compliant.
And yeah, it was very steep and narrow and slippery and wet. So we're here on the suspension bridge. It's apparently the longest one in Ontario, which I'm not sure if that is a brag. We went to the one in Vancouver, the Capilano, and that was pretty cool. It did sway a lot. This one feels much more sturdy, and it actually arcs up so you can get a better view. Alright, so we've just wrapped up the Scenic Caves. It was so worth the $30. It's very cool. The suspension bridge is a really nice view, very cool. And just the walk through, even if they're not really caves, except for the Refrigerator Cave is a cave, and it is the coolest cave, so cool. But even if the other ones aren't caves, it was still very much worth it, and really enjoyed our time. Now we are walking back, I think, to grab the gondola down so we can do our roller coaster. And when we were walking here on the road, we kind of realized that there was a path that was following the road. We didn't want to take it because we didn't know where it led out, but as we were exiting the Scenic Pass, we saw an entrance onto this trail. So we're going to take this back, much more safe, and it'll lead straight to the gondola. So. Alright, so we just did the Ridge Runner roller coaster. It was so much fun, a lot more fun than I thought it would be. It goes really, really fast, and you go around the corners crazy. Unfortunately, I couldn't film any of the ride because apparently they don't even allow GoPros even strapped to your head or your chest on the ride, which I was not told that at the beginning. They told me I could do that, but then when I got up, they were like, no, you can't do that. So that was a little bit annoying, but the ride itself was amazing. What did you think?
It was okay.
It was okay? You're not hurt?
Seemed a little shoddily constructed.
I loved it. It was fun. It went really fast. And yeah. I mean, it was a short ride. I thought it would be a little longer, to be honest. I don't feel like that took 5 minutes.
No, including going up it did.
Oh.
But the actual ride part.
Yeah, no, that definitely didn't. But still worthwhile. Maybe not quite $25 though. But still fun.
That'd be fucking fun. Why is there a goat? See,
Can we do that again without a trip?
you said naturally.
Can we do it gracefully?
So unnaturally is what you mean.